This is a little tutorial of the new weaponry for Halo 4 in case some of you are debating on getting it or what have you. Maybe this will push you over the edge. We're going to start with human weapons here. I'm currently holding the battle rifle. It looks new, it's pretty much the same thing. You got a 3-round burst regardless of if you zoom in or not. The look's probably the nicest thing about it, aside from the fact that it is the battle rifle. There it is laying down. Alright, then you got the pistol, which any true Halo fan should appreciate that they kept the scope on it. Alright. We got the DMR. It's single fire, zoomed in or not. There's your shotgun and your normal assault rifle. I'm not going to bother picking them up, just showing you. Then you got one of the new, and one of my favorites now, is the saw. You know, your typical minigun. Accuracy's not too bad. Stays within that square at least. However, like most miniguns, it takes a little while to reload, but not near as bad as your typical games. Alright, a new one. Kind of reminds you of the BFG from Doom. It's the railgun. Charges up quick and fires right away. The Spartan laser. Not going to pick it up, but just want to show you they have it. Alright, then we're going to go over to sniper rifles. Here's your typical 50 cal human sniper rifle. Zooms in twice. Got the beam rifle. Nothing new about it either. Just shoot it as much as you want, or let it overheat if you shoot it too fast. Then you got the new Promethean sniper rifle called the binary rifle. It only has 2 rounds per chamber, but it seems to be a bit more powerful. I mean, obviously I can't show you the power unless I had a test subject here, which I don't. Next, bring me up to the other Promethean weapons. You've got the bolt shot. It's their pistol. No scope on it. But if you do hold the right trigger down instead of just tapping it like that, you get this reaction, which gets rid of, I believe, 4, maybe 5 rounds at a time. Coolest thing about these are how they reload, of course. Here's their version of our assault rifle. Pretty much same accuracy. Just you got to add new weapons to give them an excuse to use them in single player, and when they're exactly the same. There's their scatter shot, basically a shotgun. Well, is a shotgun. Alright, then we go over to, here's their grenades. I'm going to throw one for you. Notice it doesn't act like a normal grenade. It has a small explosion, drains your health, and then explodes large. Obviously you can't really tell on that pallet. See how it popped up in the air as well? See, it drained the pallet of its health, I suppose. Alright, then you've got the new machine gun for the Covenant. No scope on it as well. It's just their machine gun. It's called the Covenant Storm Rifle. Takes a lot to make it overheat. Then you got their carbine. Nothing real new about that either. Then you got their concussion rifle. Needler, energy or plasma pistol, their sword. There's their turret, just like before. There's human turret, just like before. Gravity hammer, nothing new there. Alright, now this brings us to the next topic, would be your equipment. Here's the jetpack. It'll pop up just up and to the left of your radar. Use left bumper to use it. Notice how it drains as I use it, turns red. You won't be able to use it again until it gets out of red. Alright, here's a new equipment. It's called thruster pack. It's mainly good for dodging or what have you. So it just kind of hops you forward. Here's your typicals. Here's your hologram. Nothing new about that. Looks a bit more real. Doesn't twitch like the last one. Not even if you hit it, it just goes camo, which is cool. And speaking of camo, here's your active camo. The coolest thing about this is your sword up there is the first thing to light up if you move when you're in camo. Which reminds you, and see, you notice my radar, I've got random points on my radar that don't exist because I'm using it. Alright. We got health regeneration, very similar to the others, except there's no little source for anyone to shoot down. It just lasts for a while. Alright, and in our final three, here's your little auto turret. Notice its meter lasts quite a while, but if it gets fired at, it drains much faster. It only shoots a single fire, but it does shoot at anyone it sees. You've got your Promethean vision. It's kind of like X-ray. Like, see, I can see something through there. It's a vehicle. And finally, you have your Promethean shield. Pretty sweet. Drains really fast in multiplayer as compared to campaign, though. Alright, we're going to go over to the heavy weaponry real quick. There's your typical rocket launcher. Good old faithful. Fuel rod cannon, Covenant version. Not as powerful, but shoots a lot more per round. And then my new personal favorite, the incineration cannon. If you notice, it fired in a cross-like pattern and then broke off like grenades. Just to give you an idea. Alright, that covers the weapons and equipment. But for the finale, I'm going to show you their new vehicle, the mech. It's called a Mantis. Right trigger fires machine gun. If you notice just below the crosshair, it has a meter, much like the energy shields, energy, Covenant weapons, where it overheats as such. Left trigger, however, shoots off missiles. You move fairly quick. It's not too bad. B, your melee button, stomps that ground.